Hi everybody, it's Shanna with shannasweetsblog.blogspot.com, and I'm going to try to start doing more tutorials, and I was inspired by B.A. Crafty Girl here on YouTube. She does some great card tutorials, and I thought maybe I'd start doing more. I want to do this card today. I actually have made this one. I'm going to make a second one. I just think it's super cute. I want to make a couple extras. So it's an easel card, and it's using some honeypop paper and stamps from Stamps for Life, Stephanie Bernard. And so I'm going to show you how I did it. So to start with, I'm using a 6x12 piece of paper that I folded in half and then folded in half again to make the easel part. And then I'm going to, the bottom is going to have 3 layers. The bottom layer is going to be this yellow one that measures 5 7/8 by 5 7/8. And then it's going to have a black layer that's 5 5/8 by 5 5/8. And then the, I don't know, this paper, all this was from my stash, so I'm not sure where this came from, but this piece is 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. And essentially they're all just going to layer on top of each other. And they're opposite of the front of the card. So the front is going to be the same size, except in reversed order. So the yellow is going to go on the top because we're going to stamp that. And so, trying to get my last piece on there. So I tried to do a bunch of this. I'm going to show you a couple things, but I did, in this particular corner, I wrote on it, but it's going to get covered up. Okay. So, the other part, I used my circle here is just a spellbinder circle, and there's a scallop, and this sounds silly, but I didn't realize that these spellbinders actually go together. This is the scallop from the Scallop Oval set, and this is from Classic Oval Large, and they actually fit, as you can tell, to perfect. And I don't know, I guess I'm stupid, I just didn't realize that. And so I'm going to have to look at the ones that I have and see if I can get some more that match. And I noticed, because I have card creations now also, that I'm guessing if I had the large and the small, that they probably have less shadows, because I only use mine. Let me show you this. Like there's a big, fairly good sized gap between these. So I'm guessing if you had the Classic Oval, regular, small, I don't know what it's called, then there'd probably, they would fit closer and in between. And it wasn't until I saw somebody doing a video on the card creations that I realized that. So, call me a dork. So I just trimmed off a little bit of the bottom there because I want to nestle this right up to the edge of the black. Then, let's talk about this honeypop paper. This is from Inky Antiques honeypop paper. It comes like this, and I don't know if you can see, but let's try this in. If you were to try to open it up, right there. Now, if you cut the wrong way, you don't get anything. Okay, so it has an arrow on the front on which way you have to cut it. Now this arrow coincides with some stamps that they have, And you can, which I'll be doing another video because I'm actually working on a different project, but they do have some actual stamps that go with this paper, and as you see, this little, it gives you the way the arrow to match on this thing. But this particular honeycomb, right here, I thought I had, oh, here it is. I just took a clip art image that I Googled. I just Googled honey beehive on Google and hit images, and this is one of these came up, and this is, I cut it out. I just printed it and cut it out. And what I did was just lined it up. As you can tell, I got two little halfway marks here to show the halfway in the thing, and I just lined it up on the honeypop paper and traced it and then cut it out. Now, I was watching a video by somebody that talked about these, and they recommended this glue stick from Ranger called Collage Glue Stick. Said it was the best for this honeypop paper. So, and it seems to work pretty good. I mean, I'm sure you can use other glues. It's just, I thought I would try it. So it's a little more difficult when you're doing this, doing it like this, versus if you were making a card where it was going to be opening up, just because it's hard to, let's see, I should have did the other side first. That's okay, I'm going to just do it like that. So I do the one side, and then put the glue, and this is the part that's a little bit difficult because you just can't push it down, you know, you'd be squishing. So I take a skewer and I poke my skewer down in the holes, kind of rub it. I try to go in several of the holes. Trying to get the down. First I go through and make a little bit of a gap trying to get this down in case that glue stick starts to dry fast. Then I just go back and do it some more. But that way, because it's not like you can just push it down, otherwise you'd be squishing it. So that's going to be the bottom, and that's going to catch my, which I guess in retrospect, and I did the same thing when I made that card, I really shouldn't have started with the bottom. Oh well. Because, duh, I end up having this big pile right there, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and tape up my papers in the reverse because I'm not using any sort of trim that needs tucked behind or I just messed up and put tape where I don't want it. I actually just want to tape this part first because, of course, being an easel card, we're only going to tape the bottom. And that needs taped very good because the easel cards, you know, they go through a little more wear than our other ones. So now let me make sure. I thought ATG tape came off a little bit easier than that. See, everybody, best laid plans. I tried to cut my papers in advance to make this video go a little faster, and here I goof up. Oh well. I guess maybe after I do a few of these tutorials I'll get a little bit better handle on it. I think that'll work. I just don't want it to stick when I put that down. Okay, so then I'm going to go with the black. And, oh, you know what? Before I put the yellow one on there, I want to stamp this. And I'm actually going to put a little scratch paper underneath it. Now, I didn't do this in advance because I wanted to show you. I used Memento brown ink on my, oops, thought I would put some tape on this other piece real quick, but of course I can't seem to do anything quickly because I'm afraid I'll lose my piece. So I have this Fisker stamp press. This stamp is from Stephanie Bernard, and it is called Background for Bees, the stampsoflife.com. So when it fits on here, but it's like really, really close. So I tried to hold back these little sponges so that I don't get them inky, because I don't need and then I lined up this with the bottom of the paper. And then, of course, I want to move this so that dries a little bit before I probably don't even need to ink that much up because I don't think it's all gonna. And you know what? Let's see. I've kind of messed that edge up a little bit, so I want this to go sideways. So I can cover that up. So now I'm going to line this up where my bottoms here line up with the bottom already printed there. There we go. Let me just wipe that off because I don't want it staining my stamp. I just use a baby wipe. Done with that ink. So now I can go ahead and put some tape on this page. Oh, here's the side that messed up, so I'm going to put that over on this side. And then I have a piece of trim here. I don't know. I'm going to just, actually I think I'll just do it this way. I'm just going to put some glue right down the edge there. Kind of stretch it out. Now, this part is going to go, I don't think I popped, yes I did pop dot it. I don't remember if I pop dotted or not. So, grab me a couple little poppy dots there. And I always, these red line ones, I just have so much trouble getting the stupid red line off. Now, my bees are from a member. I belong to Stamps of Life, and so this honeycomb, this part was not part of the club, but the bees are part of a club stamp. And I'm going to show you, I've actually stamped mine out already, but I want to show you how I did it. It comes like this, and this is called Bee for Me, and I think this was like November's stamp of the month. And so what I did, first of all, I guess you could do it either way. I took the bee with the wings and the little guy here with the smile, stamped him up, and then just stamped him. Okay. And then the body part, which is this part, I used two different inks. I used mustard seed and squeezed lemonade because I just wanted a little bit of difference in my bees. And then what you do is you line them up so your lines go over the little lines on the bee, and then you have him all stamped out. And I think he's cute, and this thing comes with a lot of different sayings. It has just buzzing by to say, and you have I've been thinking about you, which I use. This one says I've been missing you, happy birthday, hey, what's the buzz? So that's how you make the little bee. Now back to my, and there's also this little swirly, and when I made that one, I put my flower down first, which was a mistake because it was very hard to stamp my little thing here, my little bee trail. So I'm going to go ahead, since I've remembered to do it first, I'm going to put down a piece of scratch. I'm going to have my bee going up here to the corner, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp my bee trail right there. Then I can put some glue on my flower that I just used some pleated ribbon that I looped on a, oh, I kind of wanted that loop to show. Shows a little bit. There we go. And then where are my little scissors here? Trying to get these. I had X-Acto knife, but I don't know what I did with it. Now this little one here, I put dots all over him because I'm going to put him on the bottom here. But I want to position him down by my honeycomb. So what I did, man, I wish I knew a way to get those things off easier, was go ahead and put my card like this, and then I could put him right here between the two, kind of gently tuck him, and then I could push harder. And then my other bee, I tried here to not put the dimension because I already had this popped up. He's just going to go right there. So, sorry, I just really don't know what to think about these little poppy dots. I like the ones with the white better, to remember next time I order some to, I don't know. I think these stick a little bit better, but, and then, there we go. So then you have just buzzing by to say, I've been thinking about you. So, oh, you know what? On this stamp, I totally forgot, there is this little bitty bee. Actually, there's like 3 of them. So, you just kind of punch him around in a couple spots. Oops, didn't do very good on that one. That's the nice thing about these clear stamps. You can see where you're going and usually fix them. So I will put a link to the stamp for life, the stamps for the stampsoflife.com, where Stephanie Bernard has her stamps. And I will be talking to you later, close to February 1, about the store that I got the honeypop from. Thanks so much. Bye.